What's up, Maria?
It's all good and hood.
What's up?
What's going on with y'all?
Well, I was one asking the question, so don't say y'all yet. We'll get to you all part. Want to know how you're doing first?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm outside. Got my
Um,
bourbon.
nature.
Got my
All right.
nicotine. It's all good.
All good. We are another episode of MK Ultra Loaded, and we're on our way to load it. And tonight, Maria, this is what show number three, four, three,
Three.
or four, three, three.
Don't question me. It's three.
Oh boy. And tonight we decided to do something different. Misery loves company, right? Who's hanging with us tonight?
Eric Mitchell is hanging with us tonight, and he's just as warped as we are. So
Easy E in the house. What's up?
buckle up, bitches.
Yeah.
What is up, man?
Another day. I just had a scientist fly in and spend the day with me and give me information he couldn't quite, share over the phone, and had a good time doing that, getting out and about, and interesting life. I could tell you that.
Was that another scientist under the NDA?
Nope, independent.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
My
Gotcha.
favorite kind. Yeah.
So
Stay away
for
from
people,
military.
share Eric's background, Maria.
So Eric, the first time I got to meet Eric, was it 2015, 2014?
Physically,
Yes.
2014.
Okay.
Yeah. My case started in summer of 2013.
Yes. So Eric is what everyone calls a experiencer. I like to throw in hashtag abductee along with that.
I've been called worse.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean, the show's just getting started, Eric. So stay tuned.
oh yeah.
Right.
So that's when I got to first meet Eric physically. His case was kind of known to MUFON, which I was not in MUFON at that time. I kind of got into MUFON because of Eric's case.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That was the only reason I got into it. Mhm.
Okay. All right.
So,
My fault. Yeah.
yeah, it's always your fault. God. It's
Don't
always
worry. I mean,
a
you'll be
man
blamed.
involved.
You'll be blamed more than once tonight, I'm sure, for something.
Menopause, menstrual cramps. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
so
How did you know? I wasn't going to say anything.
we've already got the giggles. We've just
Already.
started.
Wait till all the alcohol kicks in.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, guys, it's been a long time, and Maria and I go way back. And, I often wonder what it was like for her, instead of just poor little me, what it was like for her to kind of observe what was going on back then, and what things are like now.
That was I hated seeing you like that. Like I just meet a person for the first time and I'm seeing the torture that you're going through. The
You know
confusion.
what's cool so far, and we've got, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Eric, you've got a time limit on how long you want to go tonight.
I
But
told him to stock up on beer before.
so the one thing that I've gotten from Maria in hearing her experiences with you, time with you, she genuinely cares about you, and that's a good thing. I mean, she generally cares about your well-being. I hear it in our conversation, and so from me to you got a good ally with M. Brady Bunch. I don't know how we're
Marsha,
right.
whatever.
Yo,
Good point.
and Eric is Alice.
He's a housekeeper. Okay. That's fucking scary.
I've actually become the rabbit hole itself.
Yes.
It's, it's been a long ride, very long ride. I remember meeting Maria and Bear, the lead investigator, wanted to see what I can do with my brain, and I was setting off devices in his office, and Maria was just literally sitting right next to me, and I could tell it was upsetting because at the time I was transitioning into that empathic part of neural growth, and so I really, really felt her, and she got up and said, I have to go." So
do you remember this? Check this out.
yeah, absolutely.
Kiddos. You kiddos.
He had the ability to be able to pick up frequencies. He could.
All right, we'll come back to all that.
That was because I felt, and we had a discussion outside before that. So that was after kind of like a meet and greet or whatever. We were sitting outside, but I could actually feel how scared you were. You just blindly came to Kentucky, to somebody's house. You didn't have a clue what you were walking into, and I felt every bit of that, and I felt so bad for you.
Wow.
And it was just that was rough. And then of course I had to leave. I couldn't take it.
Yeah, I didn't believe in the subject at all. I thought it was just, talk that crazy people do. So I was mortified with what was going on.
Stay right there, Eric. Tell us, before all this happened to you, what was your mindset when it comes to ETs and UFOs and all that paranormal stuff?
Never thought about it. I mean, there might have been a few people in my lifetime, bring it up. I just walk away from the conversation, like, it's just crazy talk. I'm not going to get involved in that. I might tolerate a few campfire stories out of entertainment purposes, but not that any of this stuff was ever real. No, I mean, there's no way. It took me so long to, just accept, that they're real, that this is really going on. I used to have daydreams that, I had a brain tumor, or I had a stroke, or I got, somehow got schizophrenia off of a bathroom toilet seat, or, something like that. But, I fought it every step of the way. There's no way, even with the phenomenon in my face, I tried to turn it into something else and sweep it under the rug and, get back to life, but.
Your neighbors actually watched a lot of this stuff that went on with you.
Yeah, eventually.
Like, and they would gather at your house to witness all this stuff that was going on.
Well, yeah, first it was my neighbors, and then it was townspeople. People would make rows of cars and trucks up and down the street, and beer cans and cigarette butts everywhere, and people would come out and watch it go down. And we're not talking like a tiny speck in the sky either. These things would come down in the yard, and it would scare the hell out of people. And, by the end of it, me and the kids were the last people on that street. Everybody moved away. They were scared. First, it was the phenomenon, and then it was military. Black Hawk helicopters, circling the neighborhood and spotlighting people and all that stuff. So it's a double whammy scared there. And then I found out Lieutenant Colonel Dallas C. Wood was stalking my family for the DOD. So it got pretty creepy around there.
Yeah, because they actually came into your home while you weren't there.
Yeah. Yep. 2 underage daughters. That's not a PR problem.
No, never.
But I did, after I found out what was going on, I came home immediately. They were already gone. Later on, found out that my car was chipped with a GPS, and so was my desk. And I told Bear, I was like, why would they put a GPS in my desk? And he's like, Eric, in case you move, and that was really creepy.
How did you find that device in your desk?
Oh, well, I was pulling out the drawer to kind of organize it. It was a big mess in there. And I kind of felt a bump on the top of my hand. And and it kind of maybe not really scratched it, but scraped it. And I'm like, did somebody put gum under my
Yeah.
damn desk? You know, when you're raising 4 kids, expect
Which one of the kids wouldn't go to the trash can?
all 4. You know, you raise kids, you have to be ready for anything. You know, like, screw army training. You become a single parent. Anything can happen at any time. So I reached to pull the gum out, and it was not gum. It was a late 1940s, early 1950s CIA tracking device. So, and we had that confirmed, you know, by an official.
What year was this?
2013.
Which blows my mind that they use such an old
Yeah.
device. I mean, come on, people.
I mean, I'm sure it still worked, you know.
Oh, yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it was working.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think that private industry has a stockpile of all their old stuff that they can use, you know, and dispose of. So it's not really too confusing for me to have an old device. You know, the same types of tracking chips were actually used inside the badges at Area 51, the same size and everything.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Hmm.
As long as it worked, they used it. So what blows my mind is that your whole neighborhood saw this and knew everything that was going on. Were you actually the only one that was affected that bad?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's what blows my mind. And you
There
were
were-
talking about a bloodline.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, there were times where I'd have 60 to 100 people in my front yard, and I'd walk across the street into the grass, and it would only follow me, you
Mhm.
know, and people would yell and scream and flip out. And, you know, I live in Arkansas. It's the Bible Belt. Everybody thought it was the devil, you know, and I'm some kind of devil person, you know.
I'm glad you brought that up because
Mm-hmm.
that I had thought about that too. That where, you know, Arkansas, that location, man. Yeah, they're not thinking aliens. They're thinking like a demon. You know,
Yeah.
you know, this is the devil's
Oh, yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of hell for that. But, you know, you go to Walmart and just pick up a few things, and everybody's, you know, stopped their cart and they're looking at you, you know, and it's like, come on, guys, just trying to get some food.
Just try.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like nobody cares.
No,
They want to observe. They don't reach out. They don't care about what's going on with you. Is your family okay? What can I do to help you? Nothing like that.
no, not at all. It was the opposite. You know, even some of my so-called close friends said, look, we got to stop talking. You know, I can't be seen with you. And I'm like, then you're not a friend. But
Absolutely.
Mhm.
my best buddy, you know, he was fine with it, and eventually he saw it himself, and he's like, you know, I never doubted you, man. You never lied to me in your whole life, you know. And
Mhm.
we were best friends for 25 years. You know, we'd get liquored up at a club and pick a fight with the bouncers. You know, we go way back. You know, he's 6'5", 500 pounds,
Mhm.
and what we say in the South, big old boy.
Big.
And he'd pick a fight with a group of guys. You know, I used to fight in the ring myself, and I'm a little wiry sucker, you know, and so he'd pick a fight with a bunch of bikers, and then tell me to handle it for him, you know, and he'd wait until I was struggling, and he would get up and start throwing people around. It's a hell of a sense of humor, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get your lickings first.
Get my lickings first, yeah. But my God, it's you know, I remember going through savant syndrome after getting knocked down, and within about 3 days, my brain was on hyperdrive. I thought I was having a panic attack, but neurologically, I was going through a huge change. So I was talking faster, using bigger words, you know. And one day, Tony's like, "How come you talking so dang fast? I can't understand you." You know, and I was like, "I'm not talking fast. You're talking slow, and you're screwing with me. Quit it." You know, but it turns out that
Yeah.
I was the one that was changing.
I even noticed that.
What is it like? Because let's be honest, what you're experiencing, to me, if and I do believe we're not alone. I mean, this is clearly you're engaging with an entity, a species, something. How does it feel that? I mean, you're in a sense like one of the chosen ones.
Man,
I mean,
I'll tell you what, I don't feel too damn special. But
it is what it is.
yeah,
And now you get to, I mean, you don't get to, I mean, if you want to share your story, share your experiences, enlighten us.
Just like every other experiencer, we constantly question, why me? You know, I'm nobody special. You know, but you know, I'll probably be wondering that for the rest of my life. And you know, I've gotten some answers over time. You know, it follows the family bloodline. There are sleeping DNA in this family bloodline that reacts to trauma. And once it reacts to enough trauma, it starts to feed all of its energy into your motor function, your caudate basal ganglia. I'm learning how to use smaller words. Your motor function.
Don't trip me up with all your big words.
All right.
Layman's terms.
I hate to have to freaking Google a word.
Okay, so I'll put it to you simple. There's a random nucleotide polymorphism within your epigenetic DNA that wakes up and puts ammonium peptides into your caudate and basal ganglia.
Let me make a call to Neil deGrasse Tyson so he can interpret this.
That guy. I don't think
that guy.
Well, I don't think he knows those words.
I'm sorry. Continue, please.
That guy. But basically, your motor function starts to mass produce a large amount of neurokinetics, and it reaches physical capacity about 100 billion neurons. So your whole brain has 100 billion neurons. So the scientists were calling it the brain within the brain, or i.e. the antenna, which suggests it reaches out. And why they think this is because once it reaches full physical capacity, it finds other ways because your DNA doesn't stop feeding. So the first thing you'll notice is a major sense of empathy. You can feel everyone around you. The second step is intuitive ability, because you can't say psychic at Harvard University. They lose their minds. The third step is coincidence and synchronicity. You start to notice coincidences and synchronicities, and you can see where they line up, where an outcome is going to occur. And you pointed out to your buddy Bob, you know, it's like, hey, Bob, check this out. And he's like, I don't know what you're seeing here, but I do. And the fourth and final step is non-locality, remote viewing, out-of-body experiences, controlling your dreams, a lot of other strange things. And so that completes the medical quintessential experiencer.
So what you go through is completely different from quote unquote psychic, where people can turn that off. This is not something you can turn off. This is you.
There's some things I can turn off, but not all of it. And it's a good thing, though. I mean, I was at the grocery store the other day, produce department, because I'm supposed to be eating healthy. You know, us middle-aged men love to do that. And
yeah.
I was craving Wingstop tonight, but I digress.
Yeah. I felt this woman, and there's always that choice of not engaging. You know, people say, oh, you're just taken over by an entity. It's like, no, it's me. It's me, you know, but I felt that I should engage. So I walked up to her and I said, ma'am, he's not going to stop hitting you. I want you to go to the police station with me. I'll be there every step of the way. And instead of asking me any question, she just threw her arms around me and started snotting and crying all over my shirt.
Wow.
So I got us an Uber and went to the police department and got things taken care of. And, you know, now she's doing a lot better. So
you've got this huge support group that you take care of.
Little ones all over the place, but yeah.
Yeah. And you never sleep. I mean, your phone goes off you're grabbing it and you're seeing who needs your help at that time.
Oh no, I slept. I think it
Oh,
was.
did you?
Yeah, I think it was like a Tuesday or something.
But it's like 130 countries
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people that you've, yeah.
over 130 different countries. Government leaders and stuff like that. Spend a lot of time with Japan because they want to be really thorough with their disclosure. So they want to know about the sociological and psychological implications of their citizens, which I wish America would, but they don't.
No, they're never going to.
They're
I
like,
mean, Eric, you are the UMF tonight.
Ultimate.
The shit you're saying is giving me a mind. And do you
Hurt
realize?
Yeah.
You interacting with the lady at the grocery store. I mean, do you realize that's like superhero kind of shit?
Wait till you hear about the Dr. Michael P. Masters incident.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Yeah. I was asked to go out to a piece of property.
Hold that thought real quick. There's one question here. We'll let our people in our chat ask. Sure. So Charles is asking, are the abilities and downloaded or just unlocked?
Just unlocked. I mean, there is, contact in a sense a lot of people couldn't possibly understand. But that's contact. And those abilities allow you to do so. And, I've heard experts say that they do this to people in order for them to learn how to somehow communicate. So for me personally, I just have this brand new brain, and I utilize it to help other people. I don't use it to my advantage. But
definitely
help other people. If I used it for my advantage, I'd be on a yacht with a martini, and
yeah,
you guys would be with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about us? You're already reading my mind.
And your childhood.
Yeah. Ooh, let's not go there.
Yeah,
wow,
couch,
that's some trauma.
You need a couch.
As we're doing this show tonight, I'm gonna occasionally kind of lighten the mood. I'm gonna throw a random rapid fire question at you.
Test me all you want.
It's like a one-word answer, and then we just kind of move on.
It's with Kevin, it's gonna be like, what's your favorite candy? Seriously.
Well,
that's all it's gonna be.
Okay, well then you just ask the first one. What's your favorite candy? I'll ask another one.
I generally don't eat sweets, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll crave sweets, and I'll get a thing of Oreos and a big cup of milk, and just tear it up.
God, that's yes.
Yeah. Maria, are you someone's favorite candy?
I'm yours, right? Remember?
With the nuts. With the nuts. All right. What's my question, and then we'll get back to the serious stuff. First concert you attended?
First concert I attended. Wow. That would be Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. I've done two of those.
The Lord of Darkness, or whatever his title is.
You're not helping my case, brother. You're not helping my case.
I love Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I grew up playing guitar, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then we got to talk some music during this chat of ours tonight. All right, Maria, I'll turn it back to you.
Okay. Oreos. I just heard Oreos and milk, and I don't have either, so I'm having withdrawals.
Are you an Oreos fan?
I am actually a chocolate chip cookie. Dunking it in the milk, eating it, and it has to be. I will have a cup of milk. I will eat 3 exactly.
Is that why you're holding up 3 fingers?
3.
I can hear you, by the way.
Well, I don't know. You're from Kentucky. I just needed to make sure.
You've got her talking with her hands. So we're
that's
she's feeling the cookie.
I really want that fucking cookie right now in the milk.
It's an esoteric trait. When you
right
literally
here.
become one with the cookie and you feel
Chocolate chips.
Yes.
Chocolate
that's what I
chip.
do.
Chocolate chip cookies are the go-to.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
Do we have any more questions before we dive into?
Music is math, and there you go. Most music are math. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Absolutely.
So Eric can definitely download the
math. Yeah.
math.
I didn't
Which
know.
university are you working with right now?
University of Ohio. There is a electrical engineer, rather gifted one, by the way, and so he contacted me with other colleagues. I wasn't a fan with the other colleagues, but I was a fan of him, and I felt that I needed to help him, and so we got on the phone, and the first thing he says is, "I need advanced mathematics on propulsion and energy." And I said, "Charles, I don't know how to do that." He's got his own YouTube channel, and he's not shy about this. So look it up, guys. So I told him, I said, "Look, nobody ever trained me how to do that." And he said, "But you show traits of a psionic asset. So you can do that. I've been studying this stuff my whole life." And so, I did probably about 4 days of meditation sessions, and I started seeing them. And I've got a podunk education, so I don't know how to write down physics, but so I sat up, I grabbed my notebook, I wrote everything down, and looked like upside down triangle and a backwards E and just weird looking stuff. So I'm like, I'm not going to send this. I mean, this is not physics. It can't be, so I finally said, the hell with it. I'll just send it to him. And he was extremely happy about, what I sent him. And he got to work on it right away. And right now he's moving a giant Faraday cage into his lab, and he's putting together whatever blueprint I gave him. So he's come up with a lot of, other inventions as well on top of that. So Jack Serfati from the CIA, he was a physicist for the CIA for over 50 years, was blown away by it. Science Bob McGuire, also over 50 years, CIA, he was blown away by it. So, and I think the Stanford Historical Society talks about it once a week.
So did they come back to you and explain to you what you've just revealed to them? Or do they hide that like most investigators do? They get their evidence and then they never send it to you or have contact with you again?
No, when it comes to like scientists,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, they get back with me. They definitely get back with me. I've got to explain, years ago when all this stuff happened, ufology, it kind of leaked out to them, and I didn't know what ufology was. So I was getting random phone calls from people that assumed I knew what the hell was going on. And so they wanted me on stage, jump monkey jump, be the circus act and all that stuff. And once you wipe enough tears off your children's face and enough blood off your own body, it just felt like a mockery, like entertainment. It wasn't real. Where's the real scientists? So I got with Dr. Edgar Mitchell, the 6 Men on the Moon, Apollo 14, and Ray Hernandez, PhD, Berkeley candidate and tax lawyer in Florida. And we decided we were going to do the world's first academic study into experiencers, and it became the free organization. And I was the one that came up with real experiencers because I can detect that really fast. And they were the ones to gather all 20 scientists, and so they ended up writing a book called Contact Modalities, and it's got all the pie graphs and data, 980 pages. So if you're talking about a subject that doesn't exist, you're not going to come up with 980 pages, unless you're my ex, but,
Jesus.
Just
Don't
call me
get me
Eric.
started on them.
Yeah, right. So, so that gave me leverage and data to bring to scientists. Now, in 2013, I was emailing a gentleman by the name of Dr. Gary Nolan at Stanford University, and I was letting him know what was going on with my brain, the objects, the electromagnetic field effects, and all that stuff. And unfortunately, he had the CIA kind of walk in on him, and there was some counterintelligence involved. So I was like, I'm out.
Whoa.
I backed away. I backed away and got with the neurology people at Harvard University. Started feeding them information, and once they wanted more, I saw a really good opportunity for myself. Whereas I can give them Dr. Gary Nolan's email and say, look, offer to help this man as much as he wants. He's being paid to study Havana syndrome, but in his garbage box on his computer were the experiencers, 100%, not just 5 out of 10, 100%. So there was a piece here in science that needed to be looked at, but not funded. Nobody's going to fund this, So I had to deal with the people that were just curious enough to take their own, time and kind of, when the lights are out and the janitor's mopping the floor to go ahead and look at the data. So everyone that got involved was, just immediately hooked, and so they were taking, information from Dr. Gary Nolan, conference calls and all that stuff, and that would end up right in my living room. So I created a information funnel for myself that would normally, require an NDA and shut up, never talk about this again, and all that stuff. So, and I started that, years ago, but it really got strong about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Maria, I don't know if I told, I made you an admin on my StreamYard. So you should be able to, did you get that email?
I got that email, but
Okay.
I didn't answer it. Sorry. Love you, hon. Anyways.
Shut up. All right, let's look at the chat. Let's see. Oh, there's Eric. Do you dream in color? That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I can go one further than that.
Oh,
Have you ever seen the show Quantum Leap?
Yes.
yeah. Back in the day, yeah.
That's what my dreams are like. I
Ooh.
wake up in a dream. I'm a different person dealing with, that different person's life. And throughout the dream, I go through and fix it. And it's so vivid because I know where the key to the house is under the rock. I know where the garage door catches. I know how to do their job during the day. And I think it probably psychologically, just stems from me leaping into people's lives during the daytime and try to fix what's going on with them. Because experiencers are the same in so many different ways. And once you explore that, you'll forget about UFOs, like literally forget. I've saved a lot of lives, talked down suicides, worked with whole families, different cultures. I know doing FaceTime in the Philippines where grandma walks me around the village to go, you married this one. And I'm like, no, she's
That's why you've not gone back to the Philippines.
yeah. Oh, grandma's just walking me around. Which one you marry? You marry one. And so it's multicultural in a way where I've fallen in love all over the world. Not with the ones I marry, but just the cultures and their way of life and all that stuff. I was informed not too long ago that I have 6 wives in Indonesia, but I had to tell them no. That does happen.
I don't know. Would that be a benefit for your filing your taxes?
No,
No.
I don't know. I can't imagine.
What is this here on paper? We have 6 wife. What does that mean?
Oh, yeah.
When you talk about that dreaming in color, I don't Doesn't everybody dream in color?
I mean,
I just
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I tell you what, Eric, just for the record, I'll be impressed tomorrow. Hit me up, and after you tell me what you saw, if Maria sleeps naked.
Oh my God.
Jesus
You got
Christ.
to. You really.
He's awful. Cheese and
you-
crackers.
You've
Kevin,
got.
come on.
You've got two choices. I mean, really, she either does or doesn't.
I you know,
He's rotten.
I can remote view, but I'd rather not.
He's just going to see me sleeping with two cats. That's all
No,
he's going to see.
No, he's going
Sorry.
to see you with the CPAP machine
Yes,
and like
the CPAP
all
machine
your
and the two cats.
sexiness with the CPAP.
Oh, that's hot. No, but, you know, Maria's like my sister. You know, she's like my second lead investigator. You know, it's like you're my sister. You're my
No, I
sister.
wasn't implying weirdness.
And
I
I
was
know
just wanting. I want to
He's
know
the
for
weirdness.
myself.
Yeah, I know we're all rednecks here, but we don't really cross the line with the sister thing.
And weed. No, that's a bad stereotype, or not a stereotype. What's the sort?
Joe Dirt. Yeah.
Oh my God. Joe Dirt. Oh.
That reminds me. Was I supposed to wear pants for the interview?
I'm not. You're good.
Me neither.
No.
I'm
Exactly.
outside. We're good.
And you know, and as you keep drinking, Eric, I'm gonna say out of the blue, I'm gonna say, Maria and Eric, you keep. Stop shaking your head when I'm talking, Maria,
because I
you're
keep thinking about
you're concerned
you keep
about what
drinking.
I'm gonna say, right? That's what it is.
You keep drinking.
No, I want you all to keep drinking, and I'm gonna see if you all are telling the truth when I say how high can you jump right now, like jump, right? Ready? Jump.
My legs are busted.
I swear, if Eric jumps and all of a sudden something hits his camera.
No, it's oh God, Kevin, you're hilarious.
You brought that friend on the show.
Yeah.
I like this guy already. I like it. Yeah. Oh,
It's just
all right,
a
what we got?
laid back. We're gonna laugh a lot. Sorry,
Yeah,
everybody.
hold on. Here's
it's gonna
another
be
one.
inappropriate.
Have you ever, in your dream, ever visited people who passed on from Earth? Like,
Yes.
see,
Yes.
really?
I've
Whoa, that's a great question, and you can't just say yes or no. You got to give us some color on this.
Yeah, I had a dream that I was talking to my grandmother all night, and it literally felt like 8 hours. You know, when you dream, you go to bed and you wake up, but this was like a 8-hour-long conversation. I've also woken up on craft. I have evidence of that. You know, instead of not having evidence of that, I've got scars from that. I've got a laser scar going from my nipple down below my navel. It's a straight line. I've got hundreds of scoop marks on my arms from shoulder to elbow, literally hundreds of scoops. And they scar, they stay for life, and they're red because it goes way past the skin. So they're not little white scars that you would get pock marks from or something like that.
Wow.
Any doctor would look at it and go, "What the hell? Were you in a BB war, or what? You know what happened to you?" And I was like, "No, when we do BB wars, we'd shoot each other in the butt. You know, like any civilized human being."
Right.
What is this, Maria? Who is this? I don't
Oh
know.
gosh, that was our last one. She explained that.
She only sleeps that way on Saturdays. I'm thinking it's my question about whether you sleep naked or not, right?
Well, usually I'm there on Saturdays.
No, not usually.
Well, no,
No, I'm
you're
more
gonna be
importantly,
here
who
tomorrow
is-
night. Sorry.
How is it Holly?
Oh my gosh, she explained this. This was explained the last thing.
We fucking drink on this show. You're gonna expect me to remember shit? What are you talking? Tell me like
Eric, I told you
first
this
time.
was going to go sideways
it's
pretty
not
quickly.
going sideways. Actually, this is very normal. Very normal. So what are you talking about? What did you explain to me last week or whatever that you need to explain
They
again?
did.
Or
Explained
they?
It
Who?
was
What?
holy. It was holy, and then they explained it, and you were like, "Oh, okay," but you've been drinking gin. So anyway, here we go.
Yeah, I do sleep fully clothed, or at least with pants and underwear on, because sometimes I literally wake up outside.
I was fixing to
I was gonna
say.
say, yeah, that would be. I don't know.
Yeah. There's one time I woke up in a baseball field near home plate, butt naked. I never found my shoes or my clothes. My wallet was gone. I had to get a new ID and everything. That was a pain in the butt. And the worst part was I was 2 blocks from home. So if you ever seen me, you know, run naked through your town, just know it was worse for me than it was for you.
Exactly.
I'm like, what is that? What was that white blur that just went by me?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
like when you streak through the school of the blind, everybody's like, "What's that flapping sound?"
Yeah, I hear that. Do you hear that something banging on the ground? Didn't sound like feet.
Oh no, I'm over 40, so that's even more
Oh,
funny.
that's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, we're both
my-
over 50, so shut up.
I'm on my
You're young enough
last.
to be my kid. No,
I'm on my
actually, I'm your
last.
aunt. So
I'm on my last ride of the fifth
You're my
decade.
sister.
mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's one of those things too. So going to the sister relationship. Over the years, Eric has contacted me and told me all the stuff that's going on with him, the people that he's been around,
Mm.
and evidence that I have gotten, which was very little. I would give all of that to him, and I immediately deleted everything.
Mm.
In my mind, I think I needed to do that out of respect for him because I didn't want to hold on to that and somebody say, "Oh, by the way, do you know?"
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. That's not the relationship we've got. Mine is completely, he's gone through enough hell,
Mm.
and I've
You're
felt
gonna
it.
make me say it. You're a good person too.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you'll retract that later. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean, we're about halfway through the show. Yeah, we'll give you still a chance to
okay.
piss me off.
If I had no evidence whatsoever, I'm
You
still
don't
good.
need it.
No, I don't need it. I'm still good.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't need it.
I'm still good.
Here's
There's
one.
plenty-
Read it, Maria.
Eric, can you read energies through the internet and or on the phone?
Yes. Recently, I've
Wow.
learned how to do that. Now, in the very beginning, my hearing was through the roof. I was picking up everything,
Hmm.
and once
How explain everything when you seriously? I mean, you're not like to the point where you're hearing like an ant walk on the ground. That kind of. I mean, is it not
Yeah.
to that?
Yeah, well, in the beginning, it's calmed down. But once I learned how to meditate, when I hear things, I see them in my mind's eye. So if I'm talking to someone on the phone and I feel like looking, I can do that.
Wow.
And I guess that would be maybe a form of remote viewing or echolocation or something like that. But yeah, I dated a woman that constantly thought I was hacking the camera on her phone. She's like, "How the hell are you doing that?" And I've also done that on Twitter for large crowds, and the non-experiencer people all bailed and freaked out. And when I do it in experiencer groups, they're like, "That's amazing." Look at what's on my desk right now, and stuff like that. But it's not literally all the time. But there's sometimes I'll get into a theta type situation with my brain and kind of dive into the conversation a little more than what most people would do. So, if you're barefooted walking down carpeted stairs and you've got a railing with a wedding ring on your finger, I can hear that railing and the echoes, and I see that you're barefoot on carpeted stair.
Could you like literally hear my heartbeat?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
It's all a frequency.
God.
Like people go up and hug a tree and stuff like that, and they can feel that.
Gotcha. Go ahead. Maria.
Eric, what do you think attracted them to you?
My bloodline. I mean, I don't know anything about my family, but I've learned that in universities that it runs in your bloodline. You have a very specific sleeping gene that wakes up during trauma that causes your brain to literally produce a very strong electromagnetic field. Most experiencers have 30 hertz, which is very high for a human being, sometimes 50. Even if you're, proficient at meditation, it could be up to 100. And for myself, I'm able to manipulate that frequency and heighten it, or manipulate it and go audible with it.
I mean, is it safe to say, Eric, that you've got DNA that's turned on, as opposed to that same DNA is off on for me?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is, and we've got, I think 64% of our DNA used to be called junk DNA.
Right.
Well, why would 64% of our genetic makeup be junk? Just throw it in the garbage? No, it sits around. Like, we do holidays at the end of the year when it starts to get cold, and it all revolves around food. And it's because there's a epigenetic DNA that's waking up in your body and saying, you need to eat more. It's going to get cold this year. So, that's a simple way of, explaining epigenetics.
Do you know
The Muffin Man?
Eric, that's fucking perfect.
Alley-oop, bro. I got your back.
Oh, wow. I've not seen him laugh that hard in a long time.
now I'm singing the fucking song in my head.
I hope you sleep with that all night tonight.
Where has this guy been all our lives, or my life?
I just, I wanted to trick him into seeing if he's a fellow Shrek fan, and I nailed his ass.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, see, I hit him for a reason.
All right, now I don't know what I was going to ask.
Well, that's okay. So I'll ask you this. What is it? So we were talking about cats earlier.
Yeah.
Isn't there a rumor that their purring is at a frequency that heals people?
It's a rumor. I don't know the scientific data. I did read a paper not too long ago where it showed if you ride and spend time enough with a horse, its heart's electromagnetic field mimics your frequency. And so I find that fascinating. Man and woman have had such a relationship with horses for such a long time. And now we know that it's electromagnetic connection that works together. So it's just amazing. We're so far behind in learning reality. And most of us think we know everything there is to know about reality, but we just crawled out of the woods not too long ago. Hell, you're still in them.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Not leaving it.
No, me neither. I've got 16 deer in my backyard probably right now.
Oh, yeah. I pissed one off last night. So if I've got the lights on, like I do right now, the deer won't come around. But I was sitting out here last night on the phone with the lights off, and I pissed off 2 deer. They start blowing and stomping their feet. And so I've got a lot of nature out here. I love it. I can't ever see it. I've got a trail camera set out so I can see it later. But they're just right outside my back door. And you would think with this structure that that's not normal to them, but it becomes normal to them.
Yep. I've got a bunch and mostly doe. I've only seen one buck, and he puffs at me, and I can't get too close to him. But the females I can get pretty close to. I know that's a little bit dangerous, but experiencers all love nature. We all love animals. I mean, if you think about the fact that you think you're on, the top of the food pyramid per se, your whole life, and then all of a sudden a higher consciousness puts you in your damn place.
Yes.
you look at animals in a very different way, you know. And
Any of these animals can take you out at any time.
yeah, I've seen deer. I've seen deer
Oh yeah, they
hurt
take
people.
people out. Yes. Are you okay, Kevin?
Yep. You know, my bladder's this size. This is the
Bladder.
size of my bladder.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to get more bourbon here in just a little bit, but
Okay, go. Why don't you just bring the bottle out, bring some ice in another cup?
that would be the smart thing to do. But
No, it would not smart. It would be really the most practical thing. Anyways, do what you got to do. We got questions. Let's see what
Okay.
we got here.
Are vegetarians allowed to eat animal crackers? Why are apartments so close together and they're called apartments?
No,
exactly.
Why do we
Thank
park?
you.
Why do we park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? You know, see, I don't sleep. I got problems. I got things to figure out. You know,
I just realized, Maria, you know who needs to reach out to Eric to hear his story so he can make write his next movie? M. Night Shyamalan needs to talk to this guy.
yeah.
He's got
I
like
did find
Sixth
Eric
Sense.
one.
You got Sixth Sense kind of a vibe with Eric. You
Mhm.
got the alien, eat.
So,
I mean,
all right, it's
My best friend calls me the real life powder.
oh yes, I forgot about that. But yeah,
mhm.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, we talk on the phone every day, and she's like, it's funny too. She's like, Eric, where's my weed pen? I lost my weed pen. And I'm like, it's on your nightstand.
Oh yeah. Now I know. Give me his number so I can text him and like, where the fuck is my remote?
Exactly.
Yeah, my friends do that to me. My friends do that to me. And she's like,
God.
Mace, my buddy
man.
Mace lost his keys. Where are his keys? I'm like,
Oh,
wait,
Oh my goodness.
you know what? I swear to God, I know what we can do. We need to set it up with like a hashtag Ask Eric. And we
Where's
just
my remote?
Where's the remote? Yeah, all this shit. I mean, could you imagine?
Well, they
It's
make
just
air
being-
tags for that. So I think I
Stop
need to
being
get you an
no.
air tag.
We don't need stop. I don't need that answer. I want his answer.
oh, God
I
knows
mean-
I've got plenty of spare time to help people with these horrific
Oh
problems.
yeah.
But
he doesn't do
but the
anything.
fact when you do, if we like ask Eric something, some hashtag that once everyone will make this shit go viral. And then what will be so cool eventually because of the audience, it'll be there. Because this little gimmick, I think, would take off. Is that you would just like all of a sudden get on your, I don't know, social media to whatever and go live, and you're like, okay, now I'm going to answer 10 of your. I mean, I think we
For
no,
$5.
we'll talk.
I'll answer your questions.
Venmo. We'll provide the Venmo and all that. We'll talk offline. I think we're onto something here.
So I'll still have enough money to eat ramen noodles, right? Yeah.
Yes,
No,
always.
no.
Yes.
You'll be able to eat. You'll be able to supersize your.
First, we need to get him enough money to get a grill and charcoal so he can
All
grill
right.
himself a steak. I'm just saying.
All right, we'll take care of our brother.
I'm
said
just,
my
I'm just
favorite
saying.
word.
And you know what?
Steak.
Here's
oh
the
my
thing.
God.
This is who needs to just kind of hang with us on Friday night. He could be
Well-
our. I mean, I don't know. It's MK. I don't know if I don't want to. I don't know where we could put the E. The E totally blows the MK Ultra thing. It could be MK Ultra and
It
E
blows something. Yeah.
and EM. What is it? What is the the Einstein's thing? E equals
EMC squared.
E equals. It'll be MK
Whatever.
squared.
Whatever it is.
E equals
MK
MK squared.
Thank
We'll
you.
do it that way.
I'll call Charles after this and make sure that we're not making a mistake, because that could be anything. It could be coitus with deer. We don't know that yet. So
I
just
did have
making
that.
sure it's 11 o'clock. If your kids are still up listening to this, it's your all's fault.
I did have that big buck that was at my back door. 12-pointer. Just saying.
How did you know it was 12 point?
Because
you had
I got a picture of
You
him.
got a picture. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you were you sharing that with my son-in-law?
Oh yeah. So
Freaking
somebody got
deer
him
hunting,
this year.
animal killing, meat.
That's good.
Eat your own meat.
That's good meat. I'm like fried rabbit, fried squirrel. You fry it. It's all good meat.
Is our guest tonight, Maria, a good guest? No. Esther says he's a
Great guest.
great.
oh, thank you, Esther.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's go, Eric. Go visit Esther.
Eric has
I swear,
sworn off women.
If
he's done.
if you tell me right now, oh, she's wearing a
Oh my
Yankee
God!
shirt.
Stop.
A Yankees sports thing. Jeez, a New York Knicks. I don't know. I'm just a World Cup shirt.
She doesn't watch sports.
So runs.
Oh yeah, until Ron asked that question about that, and Ron said something about he reads auras.
Oh yeah.
Is that a thing?
Let's hear
Seriously,
this.
is that a
read
thing?
that? Go ahead, read that. What is it?
I read auras through internet, phone, automatically read auras at the store. I have to tone it down. Is that a thing?
Yeah, my son does that. He was about 13 years old.
So Ron has not officially lost his mind.
Yeah, he said, "Dad, we're gonna have to cut down that tree. It's black." And I was like,
Oh
"Well,
wow!
the arch, it's an oak tree." I was like, "It's not really black, son. What do you mean?" He said, "Well, all the other ones have colors, but this one's black, so it's about to die. We need to cut it down."
Whoa.
And I'm like, how do you see black? He's 13 years old, and I've never known about this because he just thought everybody saw the way he saw things. And
do you know that's oh shit, that's a great. Well, finish. I'm sorry. Finish your story.
Synesthesia, an extra retina cone in the eye where you can see the energy of things instead of just, what we see. So I notched the tree, and a damn rush of water came out of that thing. So much water that it flushed me down the hill. I mean, it was a lot of water. And it turns out there's a hole in the top, and the entire tree was full of hundreds of gallons of water. And he knew that because he could, just see differently,
So what we're saying, if I'm hearing you right, Eric, is that we all see the world
differently, yeah.
differently.
But we all agree that we see it the same way.
But that's only because we think.
Well, yeah, we go through a school system that tells us what to think, what to buy, what to wear, what to hate, who to love.
Right.
We have MK Ultra in our own living room where we have televisions to tell us, the same damn thing. What you are supposed to be is this. If you're any different, we're social creatures. If you're any different than the social creature, then you don't feel like you belong in this particular ecosystem. And that's rather depressing to our species. So whatever we have, we hide it. That's different, than our social circle. Maybe we create other social circles and kind of have an outlet there. But it gets pretty extreme, maybe forget about America for a minute, and villages in Indonesia, where they're all extremely talented in psi. It's normal to them. They don't have American social engineering to tell them that they're not who they are. They believe they're supposed to be who they are. They're about nature. Their culture is about relationships. It's not about capitalism. So you can imagine how different it is over there. You walk down the street and they're like, "Oh my God, I've never seen that person." And they get so excited. They can't wait. They're like, they run up to you. "Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Can can you come to my house for dinner? I've never seen you before. Well, you don't see that in America anymore. And, what saddens me is that we used to have that in the South, right here in the South, where we would just pick up a homeless person and say, look, I need to bale some hay today. You need to make some money and have a place to sleep. Let me get you off the street. That's what we used to have, but it's dying off.
You and I had talked about that before, like my grandmother took care of her mother and her father,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 kids and a husband. They had a farm. She went to work at a shirt factory. She cooked breakfast for everybody before she left. Then would come home, get vegetables from the garden, take it to the store, milk the cow, had her butter and the cream ready to take to the general store.
Yep.
Then
she needs to take a break about now.
I'm telling you,
They don't
she was
break.
96 years old.
No, I know.
We
That
had to
was
take we had to take the tiller away from her because she was going to go out there and she was going to do another garden.
That's right.
We had to hide the push mower from her because she was going to mow her yard when she wanted it to be done. We don't do that anymore.
No.
We don't take care. We don't bring our families into our home anymore.
Everything that I'm literally kind of blown away on some of the stuff you're sharing tonight.
Is it her or me?
Sharon? Is it Sharon? Or Karen?
Sharon. You're going to say it like Ozzy. Come on, you're going to say the name. Sharon. Go ahead, do it. Sharon. God damn it! Now I forgot what I was going to say.
I know, I love it. All I got to do is throw that one curveball.
What was I going to say?
That squirrel.
Even the blind squirrel gets his nut right.
Maybe in the wrong place, but yeah.
As long as it's a nut.
No, I think I was gonna say something along the lines that because we're all unique. We all have our different takes and perspectives. It's just I'm gone are the days where people can literally have a reasonable conversation. It's like what you don't agree with right now. It's like, all right,
You're the enemy if you don't agree with me.
Right. Your color is white, my color is black, but now it's like, or you like this sports team or that sport team. That's not important. What's first is like, where do you stand politically? That's kind of this mentality of the world, and or definitely our country. And it's I fucking hate it because we're just better people, and I miss the days when you just said it, just people being way more compassionate, not so no conference. It's just
Hateful.
it's not. And I'll tell you right now, the way the shit that our free or the U.S. is in these days, if I had zero family ties or love interests, well, maybe the love interest, I would say, let's get the fuck out of this U.S. Let's go. I don't know. Let's go to Thailand. Let's go somewhere that it's just.
Yeah, I'm going to. And what's going on nowadays is not this accidental growth of ignorance. This is a Islamic regime coupled with the CCP with very old practices that they've used for a very long time, including COVID. And I know I'm not allowed to say that in America, but it's all going to come out. I was looking at the documents in 2017, for Christ's sakes. Follow the money. You'll find what was going on. Look at Hong Kong, where they decided to become a democracy and a sovereign nation. And I believe it was around 2016. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but the bird flu, the swine flu came out. Federal dollars went into schools to teach children, feminism and all these things and all the stuff you've seen with COVID. was just a practice on one major city. And now it's happened here in America on a large scale, if not all over the world. You know, there's a saying, silent weapons, quiet wars, the bread and circus. You know, these phrases are used in intelligence fields because they see it every day. They live it. They come home and their wives don't know why they're drinking so much, but they see what's going on. And this was an attack on our country. And our politicians, so many of them are blackmailed, bought, or paid for, where they have to do their bidding, and they're doing it. They're literally doing it. And I find it disgusting. I mean, you look at Jeffrey Epstein. These are the types of people that gather dirt on you, and now they own your life. You know, you do what I say, or you spend the rest of your life in prison. And I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but all you have to do is look at federal documents. Stop watching your television telling you how to feel about things. Your television is not for that, but now it's become that. It's a way to reach their hand in your living room and tell you who you are.
And they've all fallen for it.
Yeah.
I remember, and Kevin, you probably would too. We had 3 channels.
I see your figures again.
3. I did that for you.
I heard you.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to show it to you. Earnhardt, number 3.
That looked that looked more like gang symbols. When you're doing that,
3.
Freaking what's the you just flagged our show because you raised the what's the Mexican gang or whatever.
She just flagged our posse, yo.
Earnhardt, baby. Anyway, we had 3 whole channels we could watch, and every
ABC,
news channel,
CBS.
CBS.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, yep.
So if you were watching one channel, you could flip it to another, and they were talking about something separate.
Flip it.
Flip it.
Wait a minute. Talk like on the news. Oh, you're saying the news.
All right. So I was talking about the news. One news channel would be talking about this. One news channel would be talking about something else. And it was all independent. And then it was not anymore. You
know what? Here's the thing. It became really the new at a certain point because of cable and everything. It became a fucking money bag.
But it was a narrative.
You're right. And the narrative played to.
You had to say what they told you to say.
Yeah.
And you couldn't say anything else.
Yeah. Project Paperclip. Oh, no, not Paperclip.
Well, it's like there's a video on YouTube or somewhere where you see like in this case, I'm not picking, I'm just referencing the video. It's specifically only Fox network or Fox TV stations.
She knows what you're saying. You don't have to use your hands.
You don't have to hammer it down, bitch.
All right, I won't have to say it. I won't have to say it.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Number 3.
I won't have to say it.
Forever.
I don't have to say it. I don't have to say it.
But that's
you know what?
Everything changed.
Not
you
only
know what?
Eric, you too. You too.
Thanks. Like I haven't gotten enough of those.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have been the last for you tonight.
Well, I'll let my my proctologist know that you want in on the action.
I'm gonna hook up a little camera right here.
We'll do your colonoscopy.
I've already got
for
footage.
I would have live stream it. That's my point.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah. That's
hashtag ask Eric whatever.
God.
So ask Eric something. But anyway, I think we're on to something there. Stay tuned. I'm gonna.
You want to ask?
All right,
Eric.
Eric, yes or no? Does Maria need an OnlyFans page? Did you choke?
Man, that timing was great. Exactly.
I was waiting for the cup to come up.
Yeah.
That's when you strike
But that's
Yeah.
right.
like
a snake.
ninja. Yeah.
Ninja.
You didn't even
he
hear.
is
You didn't even hear the Jaws theme. I just struck. I didn't give you the anticipation.
Yeah. Well, he's half Thai, by the way. So
Yeah,
Half Thai.
his mom is from Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
You speak Thai?
I don't speak. I know a few
Mhm.
words. That story is, my mother and father were the product of the Vietnam War.
Mm-hmm.
He met her in Thailand. She worked for the government. She was a seamstress for the government, and that's how he met her. And then the fruits of their passion. My mommy I still get my mom to say this to this day. She said, "Love you long time. $5 no holla." She doesn't get it. She doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. We do this at every holiday. I think you've been with me for the last maybe holiday or two, where we still get her to say, after she has a little bit of mimosa, enough, she doesn't drink. She literally takes a.
They make her drink, so she'll say it.
She'll just be silly. So yeah, we get her to say.
You're a man after my own heart. Yeah, I thoroughly, in my soul, appreciate the fact that you do that, and I'm ashamed, but I do the same type of thing.
I have a weird sense of humor. To this day, as I'm sit here at 59 years of life, my kids still say to me, "Dad, will you grow up?" That's my personality. I'm just I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh. I feel like I have a good sense of humor. I think I'm kind of funny. I know I make
Kind of funny.
Maria laugh and choke up sometimes, but that's just what I want. I want to be at this time in my life. I just want to be around the people that just bring happiness to my routine, my day to day.
Of course.
Shut the circle down, help tune out the noise. And again, I say this, Maria, if we had zero family ties, we would be in another country right now. I take my daytime paycheck. If we go to what they would call a third world country,
you just want to be on the beach. That's all you want to be on.
And eat Oriental food.
Eat Orientals or Oriental
food.
Okay. We got a question down there that Esther threw up.
You should have access to actually do it. If you would have accepted the invite.
Answered your
go ahead.
Okay. Eric, if you could change the world with what you can do, what would you do?
Whoa.
I'm doing it. Disclosure.
Yes, he is. 100%. Nobody listens to the experiencers, but
what's your take on this, Eric? Now that the narrative with disclosure is going to start, it would seem to start focusing on people, experiencers. Will it get to a point where if you're an experiencer, say you're someone who's been abducted, been tested on, gone through all these tests, just all these very horrific events for the person, and it comes out that ET's, the government, the White House, whatever, acknowledge that yes, they exist, they've been here, we've had these agreements. This goes back to what Eisenhower, whatever that story was of an agreement. Could experiencers in theory sue the government for?
I was told by a constitutional lawyer that I can sue the government.
I think that shit's about to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking what, thousands thousands of experiencers, thousands of people who have felt,
No.
Wow.
No, the new stats that I'm looking at is we have 350 million Americans, and we're looking at about 100 million Americans in America that have had some sort of experience.
Or is it a third? Basically, it's a third, right?
Basically, it's a third, and that comes from the White House, and it also comes from Harvard University. So it's not just my, guesstimation.
Yeah. Esther saying people part of the breeding program. Yep.
Yes.
That we were check us out, Eric. We on another podcast that Marie and I do, we were going to have a guest come on and talk about the hybridization project that she has been involved with since she was a child. We've met her. Her story is very believable, and we wanted to get her back on. I did podcasts with her like several years ago. So we were trying to get her back on to do the other show we do, and she was on board. And then she, a few days later, came back and said she talked with her rep or whoever, and
her attorney,
and they said, advised,
don't do it.
Do not do it, because she's in a situation right now that she genuinely fears for her life.
Right. I'm the same way. I'm just not afraid anymore. So, well, if I check out, but I am not suicidal. The first time I've heard about this phenomenon working with other experiencers, I was highly skeptical. I mean, how do you swallow that pill into reality? But as time came on, and it's hard for females to talk to a man about this kind of thing. But when you know the language, when you connect the way us experiencers connect, there's no doubt about, deception or, going back and forth. But after over 300 and something women signing HEPA forms so I can talk to their doctors, I can tell you that there's something going on. After the third month, the baby disappears. There's no evidence whatsoever that a baby was ever in there. The uterus is completely cleaned out, like a professional did that. And so over time, you can be skeptical. I understand that. But over time, you have to accept it when it comes from other countries, Japan, Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is a huge country, and almost nobody's heard of it. They just like to be gone and not exist. But when you hear the same testimony from that many different people and that many different cultures and languages and social engineering and religions, it's like, crap, I have to accept this. I have to investigate it. And, it does turn out to be very true. And I don't know how listeners can digest that other than by saying, Eric, you're full of crap. And I respect that. That's fine. Now I'm talking with my hands. But
yes, you are.
It is a thing.
It's a thing, but it's nothing but a thing, right? Maria, how you feeling over there, dear?
Me. I'm good.
You trying to wind down?
Yep, I'm ready to wind down, and I've done a lot today. Getting ready.
Well, you had the day off.
I did, but I'm getting ready for you to show up to my cat house. So.
Oh boy.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah. No, it sounded right.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Oh boy.
All right.
Poor Kevin is allergic to cats. So.
Yeah, I'll send you some turtle material.
Please do.
There we go.
Get things.
Can we all watch it together too?
Do a watch along
and do commentary.
Oh my God!
Little
this is my brother you're talking to.
Play.
Do you want to just rip this thing off right now and go ahead and look it up on YouTube and show folks what we're talking about?
I will give me right now. Yes, I'm going to pull up YouTube. What
Let's
am I searching? What am I searching? Go ahead.
Turtles mating. That's all you got to do.
Turtle.
And what I like to do, on the weekends is like turn the volume all the way up. You really got to get the feel for things.
All right, come on. This I'm gonna fucking lose my mind on some of this.
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah, tomorrow when you go back to this, you're gonna go like, do I need to delete this? Got to turn the volume up.
Yep. Get that volume going, bro. You can't.
Oops, hold on. Let's see.
Well, the one that looks like he's puking. The very first one.
Oh, let's go to here. Let's go here. Where's the goddamn sound?
No volume, dude. That's a good one. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, no.
I save those for the weekend.
Oh, my God.
There we go.
Sounds like Bobby.
All the way up. See what I'm talking about?
So, what is this? A Michael Jackson voiceover?
No, that's how they mate. The men are very.
Like, I bet you that turtle can go. It's a thriller night.
Dude, I just changed your life. It's gonna get better. This is what I do. I improve people's lives.
This is unreal. Where has this been all my life?
Right? Tear it up. Yeah. There we go. Work that shell.
And she's just sitting there.
Yeah, she's sitting there like, oh, Earl.
You don't hear anything from her.
No.
Turn it off, Kevin. Turn it.
You know what? I gotta show this shit to my mother.
Oh no!
Spread it.
Can you
The
imagine
world
the
has to know.
reaction? Oh.
I snorted.
Ugh. All right, I guess.
It's kind of weird we're watching this together, Kevin, I'd like to know you more before we kind of,
I know. I should
Get
have
it
bought you a drink first.
Right. Yeah. Buy me dinner.
Two drink minimum, right?
Comb your hair. Jesus.
Whew, do something. Oh my gosh.
Maria was crying.
That's
Now, Maria.
hilarious.
Now,
Oh my God.
because of you, Kevin, Maria knows my favorite porn. My God. I feel so exposed.
Oh my goodness, that's a great way to wrap this up. Turtle.
All
porn.
right, take us home, Eric. Or for the record, Eric, the pleasure was mine. Thank you so much for hanging. Enjoyed it, and you have carte blanche. We're doing this every Friday night.
You're trying to end the show so you can get back to your sick little thing that you're doing right now. But
No, I'm gonna go watch some more.
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
I want to see. Good.
We're going to put the porn business, just completely out, and I know the future. It's going to be turtle porn.
And I'm going to create a hashtag Ask Eric something. I got to come up with it. And
Turtle
yes,
porn.
yeah, and create a Venmo account and all that good stuff too.
Yeah, ask Eric
For tips. All right, Maria, take us home, please.
Oh, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm kind of done after this.
We're gonna have to do another show because there's a lot more
Wow.
information later on down the road.
Definitely.
Thank you all in the chat for hanging with us. We do. I think some of us do need.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Eric. That was the most I've laughed in a long time.
Good stuff, my brother. Appreciate you. Everyone have a good night, good weekend. We'll be back next Friday for some more MK Ultra Loaded. Deuces. Deuces, not the number 2. Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
ERRT.
Yeah.